You remember the Folgers commercials?
Mm-hmm.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. I just remember those commercials growing up, and I remember being like, yes, when I'm an adult, I'm going to make Folgers coffee.
Welcome to Ducks Unplugged. 2 minds, 1 podcast, and 0 fluff. It's not just work, it's life, and it's definitely not usual. Let's dive in. Hi guys, welcome back to Ducks Unplugged. I'm Deanna Dolecki,
I'm Ashley Ruggieri.
and we are here today to talk video.
Video killed the radio star.
Wow.
You remember that song?
I do. It sounded different when I heard it, but yeah, I remember it.
It's not the fully licensed and sanctioned version of the song.
Of course. So today's episode is called Lights, Camera, Chaos, Unplugged. We will go into our What the Duck, obviously, as we always do. And then we're just going to talk about video. We're going to talk about why video, how video is blowing up, why we think it's blowing up, why it's important, right? Why it matters. It's a really important channel for a lot of people.
Correct.
And we're going to talk about how video has impacted us, some of the video moments in our lives that changed us and mattered. And then we'll go into a hot takes section where we're going to share some spicy video opinions or comments. And then we're going to talk about whether you agree or I agree or disagree or whatever.
All the agrees.
And then at the end, we're going to play a little game where Cindy, our astute producer, is going to name a random brand. And then we're going to have to pitch an opening scene of a video.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
It's going to go one way or another.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be good, but
it will be something.
Correct. So
let's dive in.
Let's dive into that What the Duck. So want me to start?
You start. Go do it.
Did you know, this is real.
Okay.
That people, grown-ups, wear adult diapers to wait in Times Square for the New Year's Eve ball drop.
I did know that. Yes, I sure did.
Like a lot of people do this.
It wouldn't be me. I would not do it, but yes.
But as I was reading, you have to.
Yeah.
It's like a survival tactic for attendees, right? If you want. So there's no public restrooms.
Correct.
There's 0 portable toilets or restroom facilities within that barricaded viewing pen, right, in Times Square.
Correct.
There's a strict no reentry policy.
Correct.
So if you're out to go to the bathroom, you're done. Extremely long wait times, as we know, right? To get a front row view, people often arrive 12, 19 hours before midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Standing, as we know, in freezing temperatures, right? Without any access to the bathroom facilities.
Correct.
Get this, diaper sales, the demand is high enough that there's street peddlers.
Oh, my gosh.
Selling adult diapers for as much as $50 a pair.
That's genius. Good for them. Good
to
for
desperate
them.
people.
Yeah.
Where are you, I mean, there's so many questions that I have that I don't want answered.
How
Where
are you
you
put
changing?
that diaper on? Yeah.
Where are you changing? Are you changing the diaper? I mean, I hope you're changing after 12, 19. Like, it's
This
so
is
many.
why I would absolutely never do this.
Right.
I don't need to be there.
It's just no. It's
Correct.
a no. It's a hard no.
It's not for us.
And it was a what the duck for me. I'm like, this can't honestly be happening, and it is.
Yeah.
Very common.
Oh, for sure. Yes. When I was watching like the pre-New Year's Eve shows and they're interviewing the people in that area and they're like, well, what are you doing about the bathroom? So many of them were like, I have a diaper on.
No.
I was like, wow, so bold to also then announce that on television.
You're peeing like I didn't know.
Yep. Okay.
No.
Yeah, that is a what the duck, ma'am.
So
Okay.
yeah.
My what the duck is, I think it's going to be you being like, wow, what the duck. This is
Like a cool what the
like
duck?
a good one.
Oh,
Ready?
okay.
I might be coming around a little bit to your managed binge for Netflix.
Really?
A little bit. Okay. And this is why. It's because I just finished watching this latest season of Stranger Things.
Okay.
And those episodes were really long, like very long and not consistently the same length. So I had to treat it more like movies. Some of them were like the length of
I
a
heard
movie.
It was like an hour and a half or 2 hours
which was,
or something. Yeah.
I was not expecting it. So because of that, I am okay that they released the first couple and then the next couple because I don't think that it was like a traditional show.
Right.
It wasn't the format of a traditional show. So my brain was thinking about it different.
Okay.
So for that, I get why you would need to release a group and give people time to get through it and then release the next grouping.
Okay.
So
I
hot
like it.
take.
I like
don't know.
it.
I don't know if it's for every show, but I was okay
I think
with
for
it
shows
one.
that are an hour plus, I think it is.
It's
because
a lot
then,
of time.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
you can watch like 4. Usually it's like 4, right? 3 or
Yeah,
4.
a couple, yeah.
So you do that, but then everybody's talking about it. Everybody's on the same page.
Yep.
'Cause everybody's at the same point.
Yep.
And then it builds up the excitement for a week or 2 weeks later when they release it.
And then they release the next
Yeah.
So yes. So for this one, for Stranger
That was
Things,
big of you to acknowledge.
I can acknowledge when
Yeah.
I have a difference of opinion.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Cindo.
I'm gonna go with Deanna's this time because I'm in
Clear.
your camp. I would never.
Clear
It's
winner.
not that important to me
And
to
I'm
be there.
equally
to do that.
horrified that somebody announced it on national TV that they were wearing one.
Oh yeah, this lady very proudly, I'm wearing a diaper. I was like, good for you, girl.
No.
Yep.
Nothing is that. And by the way, it's not that exciting to see.
I feel like it's got to be challenging because it's not like you're watching it on TV and they do the zoom in of the ball dropping and
I
everything. You're
know.
like limited to what you can actually physically see.
And
around
people
you.
were complaining this year. I don't know if it's true, but people were complaining this year that they shoot off confetti.
Yes.
And that the confetti was blocking the view of the ball.
Oh, because they wanted the TV angles. They want,
So can you imagine waiting all that
No.
time with your diaper?
I'd be
and
so
then
mad.
You can't even see
I'd
the
be
ball drop.
so sad. It would be so
just,
sad.
Just watch at home, guys.
No, thank you.
Right.
No.
Just watch at home. All right. So I'm going to go into a hot take to get us going on video.
Okay.
Because I feel strongly about this.
Okay.
Perfume ads. They're just hot people running around dramatically through deserts, hallways, water.
Beaches. Yeah.
Why? I still don't understand what the perfume smells like and why anybody's wet. Like, I can't handle it. I can't handle it.
Yeah.
There's no purpose.
Yeah.
And you can't say it's because you can't smell the perfume. I can't taste the food. I can't taste the drink that you're marketing in food and beverage ads. But they
Yeah.
find a way to have it be relevant.
Yeah. It is just like Miley Cyrus running through a garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like hot people that are going out to dinner on a date and maybe there's a camel that they're riding in the desert. Like I can't.
A lot of beaches.
A lot
of
beaches.
sand.
A lot of.
Yeah.
Which is not
you know what?
enjoyable. If we're gonna keep it real for a second, being wet on sand
No.
is not pleasant.
No. I don't get. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever thought too much about it.
They drive me insane. I saw one the other day. I'm
But
like,
yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
And they all do it.
What was the one with Natalie Portman? She'd always be running away from things. She's like running away from her wedding. She's running away. Like she's always running away. It was like was it the J'adore Dior or something? I don't know. But at least that one tried to have a little bit of a story. Like she was, but just running.
But what
from
does that have
things?
to do with the J'adore?
It's true. I don't know.
Dior?
How
Like,
you
what does
figure
that have to do
out?
with the perfume?
Yeah, I don't know. And I actually
Did he
don't-
smell bad? So he
Oh,
needed
maybe.
cologne?
She was
Like,
running to get his cologne. I don't know actually how to make it better.
right. Well, I don't think you can. Well, oh, you mean like just get rid of the weird no purpose?
Yeah. Like what would you do instead? You're telling some kind of story, you're making people feel a certain way, you're trying. Or because right now they're just like celebrity culture is driving, oh, that perfume is promoted by this person or that person.
I don't know. Maybe have some like, what does it smell like? And then feature like flowers or, jasmine or what?
Oh my gosh.
Coconuts.
We're-
I don't know. Like do something
Smell
that.
like this. I feel like one day we'll get to the point where TVs have like sensory and smell.
Oh my God,
to
can you
them
imagine like
in the
soaring
next
at
50
Disney where they like
years or
pump out
whatever.
the...
Yeah, and all of a sudden you could just smell the perfume in your living
That
room.
would be so cool.
Miley Cyrus is like spraying the perfume
then it
into
goes-
your living room.
Some liquid goes flying. Can you imagine?
One day. I mean,
That TV will cost extra.
who knows? Oh,
Yeah.
and it'll have more ads on it.
Right,
because-
exactly. So anyway, I think
Interesting.
I think video can be done really well.
Yeah.
And oftentimes is done really well, but sometimes it just misses the
We're
mark.
missing the mark a little bit.
Yeah, and perfume industry is missing the mark for me.
Yeah, we're a little off brand.
Right.
We're off topic there. I also had a hot take.
Okay.
It drives me crazy when brands try to fit too much information into a commercial.
Yeah.
And just like spew at me all of the benefits of their product or all the 25 million things they want me to know.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. Give
Yeah.
me a break.
Yeah.
Just would you?
I have
do
that as a
little
best
less?
practice. You just gotta
do
simplify.
a little less.
Yeah,
Yes, I see
definitely
that every
do
once in a
less.
while, and I'm like, oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially when you just said that, it reminds me of all the medication ads.
Oh, it doesn't
Right.
matter what it is. If the commercial is doing that, I'm like,
Right.
this is basically a medication.
You're gonna
ad.
die. You could grow a
Correct.
third leg.
But
your
everyone's
eye
smiling
will
and the
twitch for
music
the rest
in
of your
the
life.
background
I know,
is
but like
very
they're all,
upbeat
I
and
know,
happy.
right? It's just
Correct.
ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
So
So this line, I saw this when I was doing research. I saw this line, and it really resonated with me. And it's very similar to what you just said. So most videos don't fail because the idea was bad. They failed because no one was brave enough to simplify it.
yes, amen.
So same page as you.
Yep, absolutely. It has to be easy to consume for people.
Yeah.
And just like emotional. So that's what happens when you're doing videos. You like need some emotion. You need some way to tie the people to it. It needs to
Right.
be easy to consume. People are on multiple devices all the time.
Right.
They're multitasking. They're doing different things.
Right.
Like it can't just be the checklist of all the benefits or the features.
Right.
You have to feel. Give me some emotion.
Well, you also have to know where you're going, who you're going after, what's your goal, like, and where are you placing the ad, right?
Yes.
So you have information about how you can simplify it to make it more relevant.
Correct.
So let's talk a little bit about what makes a video strong, and let's talk a little bit about what makes a video fail and not
do
work as well. So obviously we both agree that it needs to be simple.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple. Focus on the one story, one point. That's it, right?
Yep.
Hook them fast.
Yes. First 3 seconds. You got
Yeah.
3 seconds, people, to catch my attention, and
Exactly.
then I'm on to the next.
And then you're out. So that's really important. And I
Yep.
don't think a lot of videos or commercials do that well. Proof over polish was another one that I wrote, right? Some of the best performing videos, especially on social or online, aren't perfect.
Correct. Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be. If anything, it can be more effective if it's not.
It feels human. It feels authentic. That goes along with mine. Like, how do you build trust? You build authenticity and human connection.
Correct.
And that means that things should not be 100% polished.
Right.
Because that's not how life is.
No.
It's not real.
It's not. I have that, again, has to feel genuine, right? Behind the scenes stuff is really effective. Real people, right? That's why I like unknown actors versus celebrities in a lot of things. So emotion was another one. You said it too.
Yep.
You want to feel something, right? Emotion beats explanation, right?
Yes.
So if you're laughing, if you're cringing even, right? Any reaction, feeling seen, if you're emotionally connecting, right? Whatever it is, something has to pull you into that video.
Correct. And you can't explain emotion.
Right.
You just have to let people feel it.
Right.
I think that's hard for brands to do sometimes because that's a certain level of trust in the theme and the content behind the video and how you produce the video and how you put it out there and market.
Yeah.
You have to trust the process and then you have to let the consumer feel what you're
they
trying
wanna
to have
feel.
them
Right,
feel.
right.
And that can be scary,
Yeah.
especially for an executive or somebody who isn't necessarily used to letting that go out into the world.
And like you just said, leaving it to chance in some ways, right?
Yep.
So what else do you have? I have a couple others, but I'm trying
Keep going because those were all my key ones.
So I think platform is another thing, and this can be really tricky, right? So a video that's made for TikTok can't go on LinkedIn,
No, they're so different.
right? And a lot of times people just want sort of the one and done and be able to shoot some content and then just cut it down and put it in different places. And
Yep.
it's not necessarily going to work.
Correct.
And so you have to be more strategic about what you're shooting and where it's going to make sure it's relevant.
Yes, definitely. And that's where the partner you work with, the agency you work with comes into play because they help you figure out all those details.
Definitely.
And you're not
And they
thinking
can
of
make it
that.
more efficient too. It can be overwhelming to be thinking about that. but-
Yeah. Like, oh, we have to get some B-roll for this. Or,
Right.
hey, in between takes, we need to make sure we're doing cut downs for social.
Right.
You want some behind the scenes. You want this, and
Or
this.
just do a second take with X, Y, and Z because that'll work better on LinkedIn versus.
Yes. Correct.
Yep, I agree. So, and then I just was thinking ahead to 2026, and being helpful is underrated. As weird as that sounds. So like expert-led content that solves something, I think is people want information and people want to take something away from what they're watching. If you're going to give your
Yes.
time to it, right? And so I think that is you're going to see more of that in 2026, and it'll be potentially more impactful than just like the flashy brand videos.
That's very interesting because we're already seeing that on like the more micro level on social. People put a lot of trust behind influencers and people who are trying the product, but it hasn't necessarily hit like the larger brand commercial scale yet.
Yep.
But I agree. Yes, like having somebody who can be the voice of your brand, building trust in market, or helping people get the information,
Yeah.
definitely are going to help people get toward you a little bit faster.
Right.
We have too much going on in our heads already. Like,
It's
just tell
so
me.
true. So and right, tell me simply
Yes.
and credibly, right?
Correct.
So what are some things that you think make videos less successful?
So one of the things I wrote down is tell more of the story and don't sell. Like stop selling so much in your videos. There's time and places for those type of videos too. Like explainer videos or like videos that are going along with the channel that's more of a true conversion channel. But if you're going to be in the awareness spaces or if you're going to be on socials, you have to treat them a little bit differently. You have to tell a story. When I was doing some of the prep for this, I was looking at different commercials, especially from the 90s and early 2000s. And so many of them had characters and campaigns that ran across multiple videos. So they were telling a very consistent story in different ways. And I remembered those. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember what comes next. I remembered that next commercial or that next piece of information. And I don't feel like that happens as much anymore. Like, shorter, quick pieces of content are prioritized.
Right.
But you can still do those quick hits
With
as
consistency.
part of a bigger story
Yeah.
or type of campaign.
Yeah, that's really
So-
true. You don't and the ones that you do see, like you remember.
They're the legacies too. Like the M&Ms do it.
right,
The M&Ms
Geico.
still do it. Geico
Right.
still does it. But new to market brands
Aren't.
don't necessarily do that
Yeah.
like the legacies.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So true. So sort of the flip side of what we said is a strength, but like slow intros, flat pacing, right? Like if the value isn't clear within the first like 5-10 seconds,
Yeah.
like forget it, right? People are going to drop off instantly, get back on their phone. And then I think the algorithms stop pushing the content too because people aren't staying or engaging.
Engage.
Yep.
That's the name of the game. I put optimize for mobile. I mean, I know we're watching on some horizontal formats if you're like in a traditional TV setting in your living room, but vertical videos
Yep.
are how content is being consumed. So you have to have them.
You have to. And then speaking of with the mobile, right, you lose 85% it said of mobile users who watch on mute. So if you don't have subtitles,
Have to have them.
you're dead in the water.
Totally.
And I'm one of those, by the way.
Me too. And not always in situations where you would think. It's not like I'm trying to keep the sound off my phone because I don't want to interrupt people. Sometimes I just don't want to hear it.
Well, when you're doom scrolling too, you don't want like
don't
every
know.
single different video coming up. It's a lot.
Gosh, what does that say about us?
I think
get off
that I
our
feel like
phones?
I think that's a good quality.
Overstimulation.
I think we're preventing overstimulation.
So we're saying I'm overstimulated, but I still want to doom scroll the content.
I'm going to selectively choose my stimulants.
What to hear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Done. Done. I have a couple of stats too that I wrote down. You
I
want
love
to
a
hear
good
them?
stat. Yeah.
Okay. 91% of consumers want to see more video content from brands.
Ooh.
So this is not going
That's
away.
a big number.
Yes. I mean, it's just so easy to consume video-based content.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to read anything unless you're on silent and you're reading the captions. You can be doing multiple things while the video is being consumed. It doesn't necessarily require all of your attention,
Yep.
but it gives you enough of what you need to know. And then also 84% of consumers say they've been convinced to buy a product after watching a brand video.
Ooh, that's
so
a good stat,
people
too.
want it and people act on it. They are important.
Video works.
Video works. And then this is no shock, vertical video currently outperforms horizontal on mobile in almost every category. So you got to prioritize your vertical short form videos.
Do you think not enough brands do that?
I think it sometimes feels like an afterthought. I also don't mind when a brand like clearly is shooting a horizontal spot. It's probably a bigger part of like a campaign or commercial, and they just post that on their Instagram or TikTok or whatever. It doesn't necessarily bother me. I'm more bothered when they're like, turn your phone. Have you ever gotten that?
Oh, yes.
It's like, turn your phone sideways. And I'm like,
I don't
no,
want...
I'm in TikTok. I'm
Yeah.
not still going to turn my phone
And
sideways.
I have that turned off, by the
Just-
way.
Whatever, give me the quick horizontal or account for it. I also don't mind what like a zoom in sometime. Like it clearly was a wider frame and you zoomed in, fine. But I think you just have to think of it beforehand
Yeah.
and account for
Plan
it.
for it and don't
Yes.
scramble after.
Correct.
Right.
Which is
Often
what's
what
often
happens.
happening. Correct.
Correct.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So I think I didn't have anything else for sort of higher level.
No.
So let's dive into the video moment that changed you. This was kind of interesting. And when I started thinking about this, I started asking myself, is it video? Is it commercial? What's the difference between a video and a commercial? And they're not viral. They're not like viral social videos that have changed me. They're all commercials. And
Same.
so it's not because it sold me something, right? It was the powerful connection. So I gave 2 examples. The first one, I'll do one, then you do.
Yep.
Okay. This one was more recent and actually just came on the other day, and I remembered how powerful I thought it was. Do you remember the Stand Up to Jewish Hate commercial?
I do. Yes, with the
Yeah.
blue box. Yes.
Where there was someone defiled the garage door and they had put some hate graffiti on it, and the neighbor was outside, and the mother whisked the daughter away so she wouldn't
See it.
Well, she saw it, but she was asking questions, and you could feel how upsetting and traumatizing it was for the family, right?
Yep.
And then they came back, and the neighbor had painted over the graffiti and gotten rid of it for her. And it was just that was so powerful.
Yeah.
It like really connected me to it. It was a great story, very little words that were used, and you understood fast, right? And that was a big commercial that I remember and still love.
I mean, it's such a critical topic, and we are both not Jewish, so we are
No.
not in like the day to day of
Right.
how it is to be a Jewish person in the world right now. So those commercials like that can bring you into somebody's shoes for a couple of seconds,
Exactly.
and really make you feel like, oh gosh, the importance of this. I agree that commercial was done well. I feel like there was a couple of them. It was like a series. I know one of them ran during a Super Bowl recently, but I agree. Those are
And I hope they're
memorable.
still going because
Yeah.
clearly there's still a lot of work to do.
That was
So,
definitely a memorable commercial.
Yeah.
When I was putting these together, it was actually really nice to be able to sit down and watch some of the commercials from yesteryear. And for me, when I was thinking videos for this, it was also commercials.
too.
But I also think that was just kind of the format when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't
Yes.
social. They didn't have social videos. Facebook was only images when I signed up. Like, oh my gosh, back in the day.
Right.
But I sat down with my son, which was really fun. And I was going through all of these old commercials, and he had so much to say about it. And I tried to like write down some of the things that he was saying, but it was mostly like, whoa, why is that so fuzzy? Like the quality of a commercial from the 90s, or like, wow, Mom, like, look at that. He just had so much to say about these commercials that I felt a lot of nostalgia to.
Yeah.
So it was really fun. We had a nice little time together. But so one of the ones, mine is not as serious like yours.
I
but
only had one series.
so you remember the Folgers commercials? The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. So I just remember those commercials growing up. And I remember being like, yes, when I'm an adult, I'm going to make Folgers coffee. And that's like going to be so adult of me. And I'm going to wake up to my Folgers coffee. And for some reason, like that just stuck with me. And when I became an adult and I bought coffee, I bought Folgers.
Did you seriously?
When I started buying my own
like
coffee,
the instant coffee?
it wasn't. It was like the brewed coffee,
Oh,
but like
okay.
the big red tub of Folgers.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I'm an adult. This is it. I have hit the pinnacle of adulthood with my Folgers
I've
coffee.
made it. Yep, I'm here.
I've since moved on to different types of coffees, but like that commercial,
Yeah.
they got me.
Yeah.
And I was young. I was not their target audience, but I sure was a customer for a couple of years there when I was in my early 20s.
Did you enjoy the coffee? Do you
It was
remember?
fine coffee. I was putting probably too much milk and sugar in
Well,
it, so
right,
it wasn't
fine.
real coffee at
Fine.
that point.
Yeah,
It
you
was,
weren't
starter
really
starter
into
coffee.
Starter coffee.
But yeah, so I just remember those commercials, and those were the ones when I was watching them last night with my son, and he was like, "What is going on?"
And they would have like the very dramatic like what is it, the
the
it's not
steam,
smoke,
the steam,
yeah, the
coming
steam
off
that
the
would come off the cup.
Yep. And it just was good old
that brought me back.
Folgers.
Folgers.
Yes,
Now that you're saying that, I don't know if I've ever actually had Folgers coffee.
it's like fine regular coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of my favorite commercials of all time is from the late 2000s.
Okay.
I think I've probably mentioned this to you already. And it was Volkswagen Jetta.
Yes.
I think I mentioned
yes,
this to you.
you
And
have.
it was a runaway shopping cart
Perfect.
that was rolling towards a parked Volkswagen Jetta. And the owner sprints out of nowhere, right, to body check the cart to make
Yep.
sure it didn't hit the car. And no words were spoken until after the whole thing happened.
The best.
Right? And it was just funny. It was powerful. You didn't need words. The point was very clear, right? People want to protect their Jetta, right?
Yes.
And at the time, Volkswagen was a pretty big brand. That was a while ago. And that, to me, was like, I want to work on something like that someday.
Yeah,
And that's
what a
really
great
cool.
ad.
And what a creative idea, and so simple. And
Yep.
so that's in my sort of top list of commercials or videos.
I've always liked Volkswagen's advertising. Jetta was my first car. The
really?
car that I bought and
for
paid
yourself.
for myself was a Volkswagen Jetta. So basic, bare bones.
Yeah.
I loved that thing.
I had a Civic.
But I just remember being like, oh my gosh, I'm
Yeah.
getting a Volkswagen.
I-
Like, it was
again,
so,
oh my God, I have my
made it.
Volkswagen and my Folgers.
coffee. I made it. I'm such an adult. I'm doing so great, guys. But yes, no, that was a good commercial. Those Volkswagen did a great job.
Yeah.
My other one was the Apple iPod commercials. Like the classic
dancing, you mean?
dancing
Like
with
where
the bold color in the background.
just like the white.
And the white,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
classic white wired headphones.
Yeah.
And you would be like, the music would be so cool. And then you go download that music on iTunes. So Albie and I watched 15 minutes of all of these commercials last night. He's like, another one. We watched all of them. And it was U2, and it was the Gorillas and hip hop music. And they had all of these different types of music.
That's really
all
fun.
the colorful backgrounds. And we're like dancing on the couch. They were just, that's when I was like, I would love to work on a commercial like that. How cool. For the time, that was like an unheard of, super cool kind of commercial video that was put together.
Yeah.
So I loved those.
Yeah, those were good.
They're classic.
See, they stick with you.
They do, and they still make you feel something. Like Folgers, when I was watching the commercials, I was getting like a little choked up because I was like, oh my God, I'm sitting on the couch, I'm watching the Folgers commercial with my son.
Okay. I thought you meant when you were younger. I was like, you were like 45 when you were
last night. Like, well, I'm getting into bird watching apparently.
Oh my God,
so
I can't with
thanks
that.
to our director Wes, my new bird watching app. But so yeah, I've always been a little, emotional and older than my years. But no, last night, like watching these commercials, it was really fun, and it brought up the same kind of emotions that like I remembered feeling. When I would watch them.
I did the same thing. It was really fun. Some other examples that just came to mind in general of just sort of impactful video, and I went a little bit more with video, not commercial on this one, but one of the first early on viral video moments, I think, was, at least that I remember, was the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Oh,
Do you
yes,
remember that?
absolutely.
That was a good example of how user-generated video and content could be really powerful in spreading a message and getting people engaged.
Absolutely. That's an excellent example.
Went fast.
And did so much good and raised so much money for ALS research. Yep.
And then Mom Talk. Let's bring it back to our ladies, our Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, right? Look where they've come. That started off as just like cheesy mom talk
dances
and content on TikTok.
It's so true.
So, and look at them now.
Yeah.
Look at where it's gone. And that's all started with video.
Yeah. That is so true. And it's, I mean, not every brand can just kind of take that risk and push out videos like they did. But if you give yourself the chance, like try a little something new or do a little something different, you never know what it turns into.
And you wouldn't have thought like that. That would have garnered the attention that it did and taken off the way that it did.
A different time.
I know, but they were ahead of their time, right? So but that's part of the point is like take risks.
Yeah.
Right? Try new things.
It's
not all going to work. That's okay.
But if it does work,
it really can work.
Yep.
Right.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I know. I was like reflecting back.
I did finish that season, this season of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
It took you long enough. So did you
long.
watch the horrific reunion?
I did watch the reunion. It was very strange.
It was really weird.
We talked about this on a previous episode. It was one of the hot takes that the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives reunion felt overly staged.
So staged.
And I agree.
Yeah.
Now that I've watched it.
Yeah.
It was uncomfy.
It was
was
hard to
bizarre,
watch.
yeah.
There were so many things that were
Yeah.
hard to watch about it.
Yeah.
I was disappointed
They
in that.
tried.
Did they?
I think they overtried.
They
They
overtried.
overcomplicated it.
They overtried.
There we go. Keep it
Yeah.
simple, man.
So, I think that, I think video is going to continue to be king, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just going to get more important and continue to be utilized and from a marketing perspective.
Yes.
But one of the things I thought we could talk briefly about, as our listeners know, we work at an agency, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people associate commercials and video with like the big brand agencies, right?
Yes.
Which they do. I mean, the big brand agencies do commercial and have historically done a lot of commercial. However, boutique agencies like ours, right, are a really great way to get in the door and do and execute video in a better way for today's sort of mindset and today's needs faster.
Correct.
Big agencies optimize for process in many ways, whereas boutique agencies like us optimize for outcome. And I think video needs speed, right? Speed is really important these days, and being able to take advantage of things that are happening fast.
Trends change quickly. Yes.
And I think over processed and is a problem and can slow that down. And I think boutique agencies, people, for whatever reason, I think there's a myth out there, right? That the big agencies can come up with the better ideas, the better creative, can their output can be better and stronger, where that's not necessarily true. I can't speak for every smaller boutique agency, but I can speak for ours.
Yes.
And we produce quality video at the same level, I would argue, if not better sometimes, than the big brand agencies, a lot faster and a lot cheaper.
Yep. Agreed. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's just so important because you can't ignore video.
No.
So you have to figure out how to do it in the right way for your brand.
Right.
That's why there are options like you can use the big guys for certain things, and then you can use the boutiques for other things too.
Yep.
And it's just, you have to be doing it.
Yes.
That's the most important part. So you need to find the partner that fits for you.
And it's hard to do a lot of that stuff internally.
Yes,
and
correct.
stay up on what's happening and sort of do this, don't do that, right? The best practice. It's evolving constantly.
Yeah.
And so having a partner that can help you with that is valuable.
We love to do that too. We love to help a company or a brand solve for what they need. We've done some really good commercials.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So if you need some help,
I
hey,
know, video.
give us a call.
Give us a call.
Shoot us a quack.
Shoot
Shoot us a quack.
Shoot us a quack.
Send us a quack. I was trying something. It didn't work. I was trying.
Okay. Good segue, I guess, to shoot this, not that.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
2026 edition.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about sort of what would be our shoot this, not that
Oh my
for this
gosh.
coming year. It is not the line you just
It's
said.
not it, but
Nope.
it's what I was trying.
You tried.
For.
You know
I
what? You
did.
gotta
Give
win some,
myself
you
a
lose some.
quick pat on the back for
you know,
trying.
I agree.
You know what? This goes into my first thing. Less polish, more personality.
There you are. You have a lot of
I
personality.
got a lot of
my friend.
personality.
Yep.
I don't always hit it every part of the time, but I think that's what makes me genuinely relatable and human.
I agree with
And
that.
that's what I want to see from brands who are doing video.
Agreed.
I want the personality. I don't need it to be perfect. Show yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Be like the Duolingo owl.
I love the duo.
Get your
wow.
personality out there.
Yeah.
He's not perfect by any means, but
No.
he's great.
Yes. All right. So I had, I literally did shoot the, not the, I don't know if you did too.
No,
but-
no, I did not do that.
Perfect.
but go ahead.
So shoot the moment, not the message, right? So shoot a specific moment that says everything, not a video trying to explain what the brand stands for, right? So strong videos don't explain the brand, they reveal it through their behavior,
Ooh,
right?
lovely. Yes.
I like that.
Don't explain your brand.
Don't explain
you
your
shouldn't
brand.
have to
You shouldn't-
explain your brand.
You definitely shouldn't have to.
Yeah, it's got to
right?
be a feeling. Like, you
Yeah.
can explain the products and services that fall under your brand after you get people invested.
Right.
But yeah, don't explain to me what your brand should be.
Right.
I need to feel it.
You need to, right.
Yep. I didn't do the fun shoot this, not that, but I think that they're still relevant. Shorter is going to be smarter in 2026. I do think we'll get to the point where as we are brand building and storytelling, we'll get to the longer form. But I do think that people just so easily consume shorter bits of content. So get the shorter bits of content out there, build your brand across many videos, tell your story. And then, yeah, if you want to do one like big behemoth video shoot, do that too. But
So that was sort of
consistency.
mine too. So I said, shoot what's true right now, not necessarily what's evergreen, right?
Yeah,
So,
yes.
So I think, like you were just saying about, you can have consistent pieces of your brand, if you will, a mascot or whatever it is, right? You can have that. You can keep consistency in the different assets you produce. But don't produce just one big thing that you're expecting to work for the entire year.
Yeah,
right?
no, don't do that, please.
So it's more about being strategic about how to keep the continuity and the consistency
Yep.
and the quicker, smaller things that you create and deliver.
Correct.
And you can do that across. It doesn't have to be all live action. It doesn't have to be all illustration or animation. Like, you can play with different types of video and still find continuity for your brand.
Yeah, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, it'll all ladder back to your brand. It's just the execution of it that's going to be a little different.
Right.
And it'll catch people's attention in different ways, which is so
Absolutely.
important. We're all in it.
Right.
With the noise and the scrolling and the this and the that. Like,
Right.
switch it up a little bit.
Well, I mean, I always think back to one of the videos that we did for one of our clients is AAA, right? Which is a long-standing brand with a certain nostalgic, reputation. And we did the emoji video.
Yeah,
and
we did.
you never would have, first of all, I didn't think they were going to approve it. But, we did this great emoji video. It was all
Illustration.
all animation,
around
illustration,
emojis.
different emojis. It was yellow, which is just like not their brand palette,
Yep.
right? And they were excited about it. It ran. It did unbelievably well.
Yes.
Unbelievably well.
It increased brand recognition so much because it was different. And people were excited to figure out that it was AAA.
Right. And it tapped into a younger audience for them too, which is something that they, obviously need to do as people age out and whatever. So, but that was a risk and that was a chance, and they took it and it paid off for them. And I think brands need to do more of that.
It was very smart to test and try new things on their part for that one, for sure.
Yep.
And then it kind of along like the short clips and do it in time. Narrative series are like episodic content. So make it so that there is an overarching brand or campaign or story you want to tell, but like do it in little snippets that then it's like a little mini TV show.
I love that. I love
Yeah,
when,
you're
I
like
love when
telling
brands
a
do
little
that.
story over time.
Yeah.
And it just is another way to get people excited and build trust and show them who you are.
Yep. I
So
agree.
I'd like to see more of that for 2026.
I don't know how much this will happen, but I'd love it, right? So shoot humans, not brand voice, in quotes.
Yeah.
Is the headline, right? So it's more feature founders, employees, customers, real people, right? Not just like pre-planned scripts and sort of the perfect actors and the perfect whatever, right?
Yes.
You want more genuine, more authenticity. I wrote show authenticity by being authentic, right? And we did that with the commercial we shot, right? We used our own people.
Yes, we did.
We're not
I
actors.
was in there.
You sure were, right? But
Did my
we're not
best.
actors, but it came out fantastic.
Yeah.
And it was truly a representation of who we are.
Correct. It was
Right.
literally us.
Right. So,
Love it.
yeah.
Those are the ones I had.
Oh.
Sorry. I know you always go above and beyond. So please continue. What other?
No, I don't have anything that's particularly groundbreaking outside of that. But I think video, as we've talked about, is definitely here to stay.
Yeah.
And I think as an agency, we're in a great position to help brands, midsize, large, whatever, right, be able to tackle and tap into that space.
Agreed.
More in 2026.
Agreed. Yeah.
So
Test your video in 2026, everyone. Try something new. Try a different length, format, style. Just let's do it.
yeah,
It's exciting.
testing and trying new things is just critical to
Yes.
growth and optimization.
Agreed.
All right, hot takes, baby.
All right.
Are we ready?
I am ready.
How many did you do?
5.
Okay. So we're gonna do rapid fire, and then we'll just say if the other person agrees or not.
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go first because
You
I
do
have
it.
a couple more than you do.
Okay.
You're gonna love this one because I'm sure you know what it is.
Okay.
6-second videos serve no real purpose.
Disagree.
Mm.
I think that they do. It's just a very quick brand awareness. There should be almost no words in it.
I hate them.
I know you hate them.
Okay.
Correct. Not every video requires voiceover. They can still be effective without.
Absolutely. I think they have to be effective without.
Yeah.
Yeah. If a video starts with a logo, I'm already gone.
Not necessarily for me. It depends.
Well, that's your 6-second video.
That's basically your 6-second video.
So I guess that's the second one to say I hate 6-second videos.
There, you have to have
I know.
Keep, as we say to Gianna, they're a necessary
I
evil.
know. I've accepted it. I just don't like it.
Yes. Stock photography and videography can be successfully used in video. Not everything needs to be a custom shot for your
Yeah,
brand.
I agree with that. I think a lot of people think stocky is always going to look super stocky.
Yeah.
But when it's done, and it has to be done the right
can.
way. It definitely can. It can look cheesy. It can look fake. But if you're doing it the right way and you're using the right animations or you're, integrating different components, it can be really, really successful.
Correct.
We've done a number of them.
Yes.
If it doesn't work on mute, it doesn't work.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yes, yes. This is more like a me hot take. I need people to stop remixing other people's videos on social media with them green screened over providing commentary. So they're basically like stealing another video and like talking over
I
it.
hate that.
This trend has to stop.
Yes.
It's desperate. It's a desperate attempt for engagement.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
So no.
You can always tell when a video is made for TV and forced into social.
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
If you disclaimer the start of your video as story time, you need to deliver it in one part. We can't have multiple part videos of story time. This is more specifically for social media.
You want to hear the story.
I just need to hear the story. I
Right.
don't want to come back for a part 2.
Right.
Tell me the story.
That does go against a little bit what you just said of short snippets and telling
That's
a
why
story.
you gotta tell it in one. But you can tell the story in one part.
Okay.
I hate when people are like, story time, blah, blah, blah. And then they get like a minute in and we haven't done anything yet
Yeah.
because they've gone on side quests.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, sorry, come back for part 2.
Well, I'm not gonna watch like a super long video, so you gotta get me.
You get it? Yes.
Gotta get it early.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. This is probably sorry for those that are listening that work in legal departments.
Oh.
If legal loves your video, it's probably boring.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Sorry, not sorry.
But also kudos to all the lawyers out there who have approved the crazy stuff.
Yes, I agree with that.
Like, good for-
uncomfortably approved it.
Definitely. Oh, can you
And
imagine?
marketing, and the marketing people who
Yes.
got convinced them to do it.
Correct. Yeah. Like,
Right.
good on all of you.
Yeah.
The last one I have is your logo does not have to be in every frame of a video.
Oh, agreed.
Yeah. Just,
Right.
You don't have to.
Right. I agree with that. Speed beats perfection in 2026.
I agree too. It's just like moving too fast. Everything is moving so fast. You have to move with it.
Yep. I have 2 more.
You do it.
Ads assume attention. Video has to earn it.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah. Which goes to your, like, don't be a minute in and not know what the hell's happening, right?
Correct.
Overthinking kills more videos than bad ideas.
Sure does, and we are a little guilty of doing that to ourselves too.
We've been there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? Actually, this podcast has been really good in us being able to be like, just do the video, just do the content.
Yep.
It's a very good way to make you comfortable with putting something in market and seeing how it happens.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. That was good.
Those were good.
All right.
Great
So
hot
let's go
takes.
to our 10-second director's challenge.
Oh, man.
So Cindy will name a random brand, and we are supposed to pitch the opening shot of a killer video.
Okay.
Quickly.
I love this.
Quickly.
Okay, ready, set, Pampers.
Oh, diapers.
Oh, man. Zoom in on a baby butt in Pampers crawling all around the house, but knowing that nothing will come out of the diaper because it is Pampers and it's quality.
I'm going in the opposite direction.
Okay.
I'm having, do you remember those big meltdown poop explosions that happen out the back of the diaper?
We were pretty lucky and we didn't have many of those.
Oh my God, we had some.
We
had some bad ones.
Yeah.
I think you start with that crazy moment and then you transition to Pampers and the fact that that won't happen with Pampers.
Okay.
All right, how about Amazon?
We're following a box on its journey from the Amazon
Oh my
production
God, that would be
warehouse
so
to the
fun.
house.
Can it be a personality? Like it has eyes and stuff, like it's a living box?
I was thinking more like you actually don't necessarily know that you're the box. It's like it's got meta glasses on and you're seeing through its eyes. And it's like coming
Oh,
off the
that's
conveyor
cute.
belt and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
getting loaded onto a truck and then you're like back and forth and it's getting to your door and you come open the door and you're like pulling the box into your house.
That's cute.
And then you find out it's the box.
That's cute. I
Yeah.
like that idea. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll take it.
So with Amazon though, and we're going to talk about this in another episode at some point, I think that Amazon needs to promote more of the other services that they offer.
Yeah.
And so I would foresee something with a commercial focusing in on the Prime Video or other things that they're really trying to push
Yep.
that they're not known for.
We can help all of Amazon.
We can.
Yeah.
How about Trader Joe's?
It has to be about the people, the friendly people.
Oh,
It has to be.
absolutely.
It has to start with like that feeling you get when you're just
Yeah.
chatting with your super nice retired checkout person
Yeah.
who like is asking you about the food you're buying
They're
and
so
seems
happy.
genuinely interested in your selections.
I don't even think you'd need to show the food.
No.
You're just talking
It's
to the
You're
people.
just talking to the people.
Yeah.
You just like being there.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the commercial, they're like, "Did you bring your bag?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh shoot, I forgot."
And then they ring the bell. The
Yeah.
bell has to ring at
Yeah.
some point when you're on it.
Yeah.
Spotify.
Oh, this is up your alley.
Oh my gosh, like so many things.
I feel like it could just be music.
Just music. You know what? If Spotify did something like the Apple iPod commercials,
Yeah.
that would have been a perfect kind of campaign for
Yeah.
them. I think it's like showing. I feel like it's showing the app with cool music behind it.
Maybe you have different shots of people at their desks or in different parts of
Like-
life with headphones, and they're all listening to
To
different types of
Spotify.
music.
There's
Yeah.
there's a Spotify for everything.
and a Spotify in the middle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like literally it could be an audiobook, it could be
Yeah,
a new
a
playlist, it
podcast.
could be the new DJ, AI DJ. There's video now, you can watch videos on it. It's like
Yeah.
there's a Spotify for everything.
Yeah, I like that.
How about Ziploc?
What?
The
Oh, the
bags.
Ziploc bags.
Just a shot of the like a close-up shot, Wes can make this happen, of you like closing the
that's so
Ziploc. And it's like an
satisfying.
aerial view of like you're going with the zip as it locks. And
It is
that's it.
very satisfying when you get that on the first try.
And like the audio too, the ASMR of like the like when it's
Yeah.
closing.
yeah.
That's no words.
So I think that there are so many other uses for Ziploc besides just food.
What do you use it for?
Everything.
Okay.
Okay. So I use it for traveling.
Yeah, me too.
And like I put my shoes in it.
Yep.
So I think I would play up also in combination with your ASMR.
Yep.
Random stuff outside of just the obvious that goes into Ziploc.
Yes. Or it could be like opening the bag and then you're like dumping out the contents. And it
Yeah.
could be all these different things. It
Yeah.
could be food. It could be, you're right, like sunscreens.
Pens I put, right? Things that could leak.
Snacks that go in
Yeah.
the purse afterwards because you don't want the snacks to get all
Correct.
crummy in your purse.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be
look
fun.
at Ziploc.
One
How
more.
about Crayola?
Oh,
I love
I
Crayola.
love Crayola.
Yeah, like a montage of different people coloring. Young kids, older people.
doesn't feel
us in
groundbreaking to
between.
me.
No, I don't know, but the nostalgia and excitement of a Crayola crayon, or like the smell. I wonder if you could like capture the smell of a Crayola crayon. You know, when you like open the package for the first time, you just like smell the crayon smell comes out. No. I have a small child. There's
Okay.
a lot of Crayola
I'm also
crayons in
just
this house.
well, the Crayola makes markers and other
Something
things
about,
too.
like, a Crayola crayon though.
Okay. Well, I guess it depends on what we're promoting for Crayola. But
Okay.
if we're promoting the entire suite of product,
Yeah.
then maybe it's you have like different people coloring the same thing with
Different
different
things.
types of Crayola product.
I'll accept that. Yeah,
thanks.
like
I mean,
the
I
watercolors,
appreciate
the
the
markers,
smell
the
of-
crayons,
Yeah.
the colored pencils.
And then maybe they all layer together and they create like a beautiful piece of art with different types of. Yeah, that could be.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that one. I'll take that.
All right. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't want to.
No,
Okay.
this is why we do this. We have
Right.
different thoughts.
You know what
different
I
minds.
loved? You loved the smell of the crayon box. First of all, I like the 64 or the 128, whatever it was. With,
Not
like,
just the
all-
standard 12.
No.
You need
No,
the
you need
bigger
the
one.
big
Yes,
box.
correct. Yes.
But I love that pencil or the crayon sharpener.
Oh yeah, when
in
the
the
built-in.
back. It
Yes,
was built in.
Totally.
That was epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I got
that
all I
was-
need here.
That was the box.
Correct.
Yeah. Amazing. All right. Well, that was all right.
Perfect.
So video is king, everybody. Make sure that you're doing the video. Make sure that you're
Testing, trying, pushing yourself
Yep.
out of your comfort zone a little bit.
simplifying.
Don't make it too complicated.
Yep.
Make sure that you're making really good friends with your legal team so that you
Yes.
can get those wild
Sorry,
ideas through.
Sorry, legal.
Yeah.
Love you, legal. And call us.
Blue Duck Agency.
Blue Duck Agency. We're gonna get the video done for you.
Correct.
And
Yes,
we're gonna do it well.
Totally will. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. Like, subscribe,
Follow.
tell a friend, tell a stranger, and shoot a video. Bye, guys.
Bye.